Hey, what is going on, Aries? Butch here. I'm going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. Um, Voice still sounds a bit scratchy. I assure you, I am feeling better. Thank you to all those people that have been reaching out, giving me tips. I've used a lot of them, the honey and the teas, and I mean, it means a lot to me that you reach out. I'm glad to know that you care. I'm going to be using the Runic Tarot. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what's going on for Aries? What message do we have for Aries? All right, Aries. So the first thing that I see is I feel like you're about to make a new friendship. I do see something coming in, and I feel like with this person, finding it very easy to talk to this person, finding it very easy to communicate with this person, and I feel like, they have a very commanding presence. I feel like it's like you notice this person right off the beginning, and I feel like there's definitely something stirring inside you when it comes to this person. And I feel like they're looking at you the same way, and this friendship is just the starting point. I feel like it's very easy to become friends with this person. It's very easy to be comfortable, but that's just the starting point here. I feel like with this person, more and more they start finding themselves thinking about you. You and only you. Really seeing some true potential here. And now I am getting the gist, in this read. I'm feeling like this person kind of, we have that Knight of Wands energy. So I feel like this person was always kind of, impulsive and kind of rash. They've been kind of just flying around, not really looking to settle down, really not looking to, really stay in one place. But I feel like all that is changing because they met you. I feel like this person is starting to see there's real potential here. This person is starting to see a future. The possibility of a future. That's not something that this person is used to. But like I said, this person is seeing a little bit further into the future than they ever really had before. And I feel like that becomes more and more apparent. Also, I feel like this person catches themselves kind of daydreaming about you, kind of rushing through the day until they can make it back to communicating with you. Now, in the beginning, like I said, this friendship is kind of evolving right before our eyes, but I feel like this person is putting in a lot of work to kind of keep their feelings at bay in the beginning, because I feel like they don't really want to, this is not the person that they've always kind of made rash decisions. They've always kind of been by the seat of their pants, very impulsive. But with this, it's different. They're doing a lot of work to really take their time Really, it starts off, like I said, a friendship, but more so, I feel like it moved into a crush very quickly. And what this person sees in you, they're still having a hard time believing what's right in front of them. So I do feel like they're putting a lot of work to try to take it slow. But the more they fight this, like I said with that high priestess, the more they fight, the more, sleepless nights, the more anxiety, because, something's telling them that this is going to be very important to them, that you're going to be very important to them, that this connection is more substantial than anything they've ever known. And I feel like it kind of took them off guard. But like I said, I don't feel them backing away. I just feel like them trying to hold back that emotion that they have for you, that feeling that they have for you, because it's like they're trying to figure it out for themselves, because it's not something they're used to. It's not something they felt before. There is a little bit of an internal struggle within them, like I said. Um, but that fantasizing, dreaming about you, thinking about you, that it's only getting more, it's getting worse, in the sense that they find themselves completely drawn to you, and they can't fight that anymore. You're bringing out feelings in this person they didn't even know they had. Like I said, I feel like this person is the type of person that really never really settled down, never really thought about settling down. But I feel like all that changes when we meet the right person. So I feel like that's what this person is coming to terms with, is the fact that the reason why they feel this way is because you're not like anybody else. And I feel like you knew from the very beginning that there was more here. But I feel like you're kind of just matching their energy. But like I said, I do feel like um, it's becoming very apparent to this person what they want. The decision's kind of out of their hands. At one point, it gets to a point where they're not. It's not a decision anymore. It's inevitability. I feel like they were meant to meet you. I feel like they were meant to meet you at this time. Being friends first kind of gives you that time to get to know each other without any kind of expectations. I feel like there really is no expectations starting out, but I feel like it becomes very clear there's something more here. And the more and more time you spend with this person, the more it becomes clear to both of you. I do get the sense that this is a soulmate connection. I feel like we only change, people only change when they meet someone worth changing for. And I don't mean this person's changing who they really are. I just feel like their outlook has changed. We have the hangman. Perspectives have changed. I feel like they're starting to see that foundation as something that they want, rather than something that's binding them, holding them back. And we're gonna go back to this lovers in the Ace of Cups. With that lovers connection, it's presented as a deep connection, feeling like you just finally got home. Feeling like you've been away your whole life, and now you finally get to walk back into your house, into your comfort zone, your safe place. This person doesn't want to be anywhere else but next to you. Like I said, it may have started off in a friendship, but I feel like this person is going to come forward a big way. And I feel like this person is going to be very honest about what they want, and what they see and how they feel. Not overly feeling with this person, like emotionally feeling. I feel like there is that love, but I feel like that's not really something that they excel at. But I feel like with you, they are going to get better. But you're bringing a whole new set of feelings. You really got them in their feels. And I feel like I say, when you're presented with that right person, when you're presented with someone with a connection like this, there's two options: you lie or tell the truth. And I feel like this person is going to be telling the truth. feel like they're going to be very forthcoming with the truth. Now that impulsive nature doesn't really go away, because I feel like, yeah, they were immature and impulsive. Now they're going after what they want. They're taking charge with that King of Wands. They're going after what they want. Um, and impulsiveness isn't always a bad thing. You know, sometimes when it's immature, impulsive energy, you can never really depend on it. But there's also that, that mature with that king, that mature impulsive energy. When you know what you want, you go after it. That type of energy. This person just hit the soulmate lottery. So they're not going to back down. It was never really an option. Like I said, I feel like they were putting a lot of work to keep how they truly felt at bay at first, because they wanted to figure it out. They wanted to know what this is. Like I said, I don't feel like they ever felt it before, so I feel like this is new territory for them, but that doesn't cause them to back down. It's quite opposite. They, this person is going to fight for this connection. They want you next to them. They want you to be, their partner. One of the things I go with this person too is, I feel like you're going to have a lot of fun with this person. I feel like this person, they're not completely, like I said, they're losing that immature, impulsive behavior, but they're gaining, that more of a mature, impulsive behavior where, I feel like you never know what you're going to get with this person when it comes to, I feel like they're going to be very spontaneous. They're always going to want to do things with you. They're going to want to take you out and show you off, which is something that I feel like is another new thing for them. I feel like they never really settled down with one partner. They just never saw the draw to it till they saw you, and that draw toward you has made things, has changed their perspective of moving forward. They're seeing you and they're seeing that future. They're seeing you and they're wanting that future. Now with this person, like I said, they're seeing into the future. They're seeing the potential here. They're being overwhelmed by it and drawn by it. I mean, they see you in their future. They're picturing that. When they fantasize, they're fantasizing with things, that's another thing that I feel like with this is, like, sometimes people are physically attracted to someone, so they fantasize about them in a sexual way. It's more of a sexual fantasy. But with you, it's different. Not to say there isn't some sexuality in there. I just feel like there's, it's not just about that sexuality. It's not just about sex. It's not just about the physical embrace. But like I said, it's not that it's not that's not in there somewhere, because I feel like it is. But it's the fantasy of more. It's the fantasy of moving forward. I feel like you're going to be as happy with this person as they are with you. I see a lot of happiness. I see a lot of fulfillment. And I feel like a lot of joy too, because I feel like I said, I feel like you're really going to enjoy that spontaneous energy that this person has, that fearlessness. I feel like it matches you very well. But one thing is clear, that I feel like this person is chasing you and not the other way around. I feel like that's going to be very different, but it's going to be great. It's nice to be wanted. And the thing is a lot of people, I get this a lot. I've had conversations with a lot of people about this. Women have a tendency of saying that the man should chase. They should be the ones that are the chasers. I don't believe that. I believe we all want to be wanted. I believe if you want something, you go after it. It doesn't matter your gender. You know, because sometimes you can meet someone that is shy. You know, someone that isn't quite as confident as you are, maybe, and maybe they never make the move, and maybe you're gonna miss out on something very special if you know. I mean, I don't know why I'm having this conversation with Aries, because Aries go after what they want, but I just think it's funny that some people say that it should always be the man that, you know, makes the first move. Um, you know, I think that if you want something bad enough, I mean, you can wait for it. You can wait for them to make the move, but if they're not making the move at some point, it's okay to make the first move. You know, with this person, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I am getting a lot of fire in this person. But we have some Pisces, some Cancer, uh, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But that's the thing in life. If you want something, go after it. Don't let any, you know, social stigma get in your way. You know, because somebody's not chasing you doesn't mean they don't want you. You know, some people are intimidated by someone that presents himself in front of them that's very special to them, almost feeling like they're not good enough, or there's countless reasons why people don't hit on you. Maybe they've been rejected a lot and they don't want to get rejected by you. Not to say that men, if you want, you know, it's advice for everybody. If you want something, go after it. The worst thing that can happen is they say no. That's the worst. You know, and if you don't go after what you want, I mean, that's just that's a lifelong regret. You know, regret can last a lifetime. Rejection sucks for the moment. You'll get over it. And just because they reject you doesn't mean you gotta give up. Some people do that too early too. Some people want something, they go after it, and they reject it once and they're done. You might not have wanted it that bad then. I remember I dated a girl in high school. I think I asked her out 10 times before she said yes. You know, like I said, people just want to be wanted. You know, and that's the thing. If you give up too early, how much did you want it? Some people make it hard on you. Some people aren't going to give it up the first day. You know, the first time you ask, they're not going to say yes. And it's not because they don't want to. It's because they want to see if you really care, if you're really interested. Some people make you work for it. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.